Okay, welcome on in, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hopefully everyone has been having a good week so far. Oh, I didn't start up Crystal on that. Ripperoni. Yeah, hopefully everyone has been having a good week so far, and hopefully everyone is having a good day so far as well. But hello. Let's see if we can get any shinies today. Yo, first encounter emerald right here. Shiny. Nope. If we actually had a shiny frame that early, that would be insane. But nah, we don't have one that early, or I don't think we do anyway. I haven't done a whole lot of early encounters to really know. But welcome on in, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome on in, Mel, Christine, Lindsay, Gotcha, Devious. Hello. Let's just double check Celebi. I have the Gyarados out first, right? Yeah, I do. Cool. I'm actually really curious if we would be able to weaken weaken Celebi down into the red. We did tests before, and we're able to get Celebi close to the red, but not quite into the red. So I just want to quickly check if we could. I think maybe 1 Surf and 2 Dragon Rages would work. It does, okay. As long as we don't crit on the Surf, we could very easily do that, so. Hopefully that all works out then. When we eventually find the shiny Celebi, we can Surf and then 2 Dragon Rages. Hopefully that will be good for us. New, heard about you from Gage present stream. Ooh, fair. Yo, Gage talking about me on stream? What is this? But welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your time here. Consisted of saying Unite is the best game ever, and a few hours later hating the game so much that I never want to open the game again. I mean, yeah, games can be like that sometimes. Especially, I find especially competitive games can be like that a lot. It do be how it do be. There's like fluff or something on my shirt right there. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, it's been so long since I have actually played Unite. Part of me wants to go and play Unite again, but also part of me knows that I'm not gonna have a whole lot of interest in it, so I don't know. Johnny Dialga, 10110 SR is nothing yet. Rip. Yo, hopefully you will English. Hopefully you will get that soon though. What game are you hunting it in? I will force you to play. Same way you're gonna force me to play Splatoon. Hey honey, welcome on in as well. BDSP, rip. Yo, hopefully you'll be able to get that soon, though. That is very over odds, but hopefully you'll be able to get that soon. Who's my family tomorrow? I've always wanted to get me out of the house, and I have a reason with the new Jurassic Park movie being out. Ooh. I think I still need to watch the previous one. Like, I've seen Jurassic World. And I think there was one more after that, right? And then there's the one that's currently in theaters. So I'm pretty sure I still need to see whatever the last one was. I think. Pay attention to my Discord? Honestly, not really. I'm in so many Discords, it's hard for me to keep an eye on all of them. Hopefully everything is okay in there, though. Tried to sleep, but I couldn't. Fair, I feel that. That is me most of the time. If I am trying to sleep, usually it takes me a while to fall asleep. And then, you know, just constantly waking up throughout the day is always fun. Well, throughout the night, I guess. Plug something for your information, then? I mean, as long as it's all, like, appropriate and all that, then yeah, go for it. No shiny Ripperoni. Yo, speaking of Discord stuff, if anyone hasn't noticed in the Discord already, we've put up a couple polls deciding basically what we're going to be doing for our 2-year sleep block. Like, it's already confirmed that we're doing a sleep block for 2 year. But we have some polls going on in the Discord to basically decide what we're going to do for those. So you guys are basically in control of what we end up doing. Sleep block tomorrow is my turn to streaming. Ooh, what are you doing for the sleep block? Hey, Patty, welcome on in. But yeah, so far, so basically for our polls for the sleep block, we have one poll up deciding what game I'm gonna play, and then we have a second poll up basically deciding some of the rules that we'll have during the sleep block. So like basically you guys get to choose between like if stuff are randomized or not, if we have to follow specific rules, or basically yeah, just like you guys get to choose the game and you guys get to choose what rules I have to follow. So we'll see what ends up happening. I don't know how long we're gonna have the polls up for, but yeah, they'll be up for at least a week. At least a week. I don't know exactly how long, though. I'm actually really excited, though. Like, it's still, like, 2 months away before our 2 year. A little less than 2 months, but I want to plan this stuff a little bit in advance just so that like I know ahead of time what we're doing, and that way you guys know ahead of time what we're doing too. Extreme hardcore randomizer platinum, where everything is randomized, like moves and mon types, move types, PP accuracy, like everything you can think of, including evos. Ooh. Sounds, and you're doing it hardcore as well. That sounds very difficult. Yo, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully I'll be able to stop by at some point. With how my work schedule has been, I don't know exactly when I'd be able to, but hopefully I'll be able to stop by at some point. And I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you'll be able to win that. Will base stats and text be randomized? Good question. Good question. Can you imagine a Caterpie having like, I don't know, like a 600 base stat total, and then also having like huge power or something? Yeah, life do be like that, Patty. It do be busy at times, but hey, glad to see you here. Hopefully you're enjoying it. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Give myself 3 attempts. Fair, fair. I'm hoping, it all depends on work and all that. For my sleep block, I'm hoping I'll be able to like continuously attempt it until I win whatever it is we end up doing. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll have the time that I'll be able to what's it called, just to keep attempting it until I win. Hopefully. I don't know if we will be able to do it like that or not, but we'll see. Hey, Nuts, welcome on in. How you doing? Nevermore, welcome on in. How you doing? Breeding dragon eggs. Ooh. Hopefully you get something that you're looking for. Fire mod to randomize the text. Fair, fair. But make sure Honey loses the Nuzlocke. Wow. Wow. Trying to make him lose. What is this? But yeah, so hopefully, so this year our 2-year anniversary actually lands on a Friday, which is pretty awesome. The only thing is, usually I work Friday nights, so I don't know exactly what's gonna happen with that. I'm hoping to do it on the actual day, but we might do it the week before or the week after, depending on when I'm able to get stuff done and all that. Or we might have to do it like the day after if I can't get the time off work or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Lots of planning going into it. With all cap Pokemon, got a shiny Esper. Don't have the charm yet. Ooh, shiny Esper. I actually love shiny Esper. It's evolutions too. It's like the... I always forget the name of Esper's evolutions, but their shinies are really nice. 3 attempts is because mine is crazy super hard. Chat can't do anything to hurt me in this sleep block. Fair. I mean, they could distract you. Meow stick. That's the thing. That's what it's called. Remember Sunshine having Tom and Jerry interactions yesterday. Peppers jumped at Sunshine and hit her on my leg, screaming in pain, and ran off. RIP! You do be like that, I guess. Distract me? Never. Oh, I've had chat distract me so many times. I don't know if I've ever lost a Nuzlocke due to chat distracting me. I know I've definitely made mistakes from chat distracting me, but I don't know if I've ever lost a Nuzlocke from chat distracting me. Speaking of which, I need to find time to record the next episode of my Pokemon X Nuzlocke. Goal is get a shiny Charmander for Charizard. Ooh, Charizard's such a good shiny. Such a good shiny. Even if it still had its old shiny, I would still love it. I've lost so many things because of chat. Fair. Fair. Chat do be like that. Want to learn competitive Pokemon, but I can't remember all the type match. Oh, I'm horrible with some of the type matchups. Like, there's stuff like Steel types. Steel types have a lot of resistances, and I constantly forget the resistances. What else is there? Is it just Steel? No, there's definitely other stuff that I have other typings that I have issues with. Fairy, I tend to forget if Fire is super effective on a Fairy or if Fire resists Fairy. Right now I remember it's Fire resists Fairy. But, there will be times where I forget that. I tried to jump on my mom's bed, saw Pepper, and midair started going backwards. Apparently this isn't, this is the first time he reverses momentum mid-jump. Fair, fair. For us, usually what happens with the cats is they'll try to jump to something and they just don't jump far enough and they just miss, or they, like, barely miss, or... Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Been what started from the beginning of the series. Fair, fair. When he streams, just being annoying and distracting him. Fair as well. I mean, it do be like that. It do be like that. That's Tilly, just Tilly. No, yesterday Mimsy tried to jump to the arm of the couch and kind of missed a bit. Fire resist Fairy, I believe. Yes. I think the only things that are good against Fairy, like the only things Fairy is weak to is Steel and Poison, right? I think those are the only things that that Fairy is weak to. And then Fairy is good against Fighting, right? That's one that I'm usually hesitant on too. Fairy is good against Fighting, good against Dragon, and that's it? I think that's it. And Dark, yes, Dark. Fighting, Dragon, and Dark. Dark I usually mess up. Sometimes I think it's like, oh, Dark's good against Fairy, and then I'll throw out a Dark type and get annihilated. I'm like, right, other way around. It do be like that. Yeah, like I've gotten better with my type matchups, but there's definitely still some that I constantly forget. And then also for Steel again, going back to Steel. This is one matchup that I always forget, is Ice. Ice isn't good on Steel, but Steel is good against Ice, right? Steel super effective on Ice? I'm probably completely wrong with that, but that's one of the ones that I, like, it always throws me for a loop. Because it's one that I, like, never remember exists, and then it, like, gets pointed out. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a thing, I think. Ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum. No, I don't think, yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Lindsay knows how to mod in that. Yes, yeah, I thought so. One thing that I know is that ice resists ice, and that's it. Ice resists ice. It doesn't resist anything else. That's one of the things that I remember. Genuine interest in learning competitive Pokemon. For me, it's one of those things where it's like, I have an interest to learn competitive, but I get too competitive to the point where I start to essentially make myself miserable whenever I play competitive. So it's like, I like competitive games. Like, I used to play competitive shooters like CSGO and Valorant and all that with my friends. But it's like, I stop enjoying them after a while. Like, I have fun with them at first, and then it gets to a point where it's like, I'm just hitting a brick wall. And yeah, I ended up like losing the enjoyment in it. So I'm just like, yeah. Type matchups and like stat totals, not like the learning competitive, I'd be down for, because I could probably utilize some of that stuff in my Nuzlocke and that. But actually playing competitive, I don't think I would, really. I think the closest thing I'll get to competitive is doing random battles on Showdown. I think that's it. No, you don't gotta be sorry at all. It is all good. It is all good, honey. Gotta do what you gotta do. No, I don't have to, but I like show my support, but I've been streaming. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Appreciate seeing you here now, though. Hopefully, life's been busy, but hopefully it hasn't been too insane. Got the knowledge for competitive, but none of the drive to breed/EV train. Fair. Fair. Yeah, if I were to do, like, Showdown where you can build your own teams and all that, I would lose, like, every match. Like, there are some people that do, like, they'll do Showdown streams where they're like, I won't end stream until I get blank amount of wins. Like, Asteroid a few weeks ago did, I won't end stream until I get 100 wins or whatever. If I were to do one like that where it wasn't random teams, like, people could build their own teams, I would just do, like, I'll end stream when I get 3 wins or something like that, because I'd be losing majority of them. I know I would. Build your entire team of Stallmons? I mean, yeah, what of it? They're not even all, like, stall, like, 100% of the time. They're just bulk. Like, I know I can build a team that will survive a little bit. It's just I can't build an attacking team, really. I'd love to be able to, like have the knowledge to build, like, an aggressive team, though. I think that'd be fun. Play Pokemon Unite, I'll give you a free crumpet. I don't know. I don't know. Stallball best team? Yeah, exactly. I don't remember my exact team that I used against Lynn, but I know I had a Stall Umbreon. I had a Stall Chansey, I think it was. I don't fully remember what the rest of the team was, but I'm pretty sure I had those two. When is life not insane? That's a good point. That is a very solid point. I don't know. Life is always a mess. Just listening to the background? Yeah, no worries, yo. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully the listening goes well. Had a Mimikyu, I think. That was probably just because I wanted Mimikyu for the sake of having Mimikyu. Yo, we're almost at 3,500 encounters for REGISTEEL here. Had to stall, I had to stall Dubwool on a random showdown, and I fell in love. Decimated Dialga was perfect. Yes. Yo, that's, there was so me and my one friend, we haven't done it in a while, but we keep doing this thing where we do basically like generation battles. So it's like, we do, random Gen 1, random Gen 2, random Gen 3, all the way through to random Gen 8. Just to see who can win majority of them. Sometimes we end in a tie and we do like a random double battle then to do the tiebreaker. But there was one Pokemon, I think it was the Dene, There's a Dedenne that you can get. There are 2 different Dedenne's movesets that you can get in that, I'm pretty sure. And the one is a huge stall, and I love it so much. It was something to do, like, so it has... I want to say it had a citrus berry, and then because of its ability, it gets more healing off it or something like that. And then it had the move Recycle to get the berry back. And then it had, like, Nuzzle, so you could paralyze them. No, not Pachirisu, Dedenne. Dedenne. And then it had Nuzzle. What else had? Protect, maybe? And I want to say another move that had the chance to flinch or something. I don't remember the last move. But yeah. Want Scarlet or Violet? Or are you excited for it? I'm definitely excited for it. I'm gonna get both of them, but Violet's the one that I'm gonna play through first. Basically, so we have like the double switch hunts up here. My plan is to have Scarlet on one and Violet on the other. But when the games first get released, I'm gonna do a playthrough first, and we're gonna play through Violet. Ba-da-dum-ba-dum. But no, I'd be 100% down to try to build a stall team now. Umbreon, Chansey, Dubwool, Dedenne. I have a decent weakness to fighting there, so I should probably add some stuff that's good against fighting. What's a good Stallmon that either resists or is super effective on fighting? Maybe like a ghost type? Just be immune to it? Could go like Spiritomb. Because then the only thing that would be good against Spiritomb, like super effective on Spiritomb, would be Fairy. So I mean that's not too bad of a Stallmon there. Could always rock a Hawlucha. Is Hawlucha a good Stallmon though? Playing through Scarlet, but getting double pack. Nice, nice. I don't know exactly what I plan on to do in terms of purchasing them, if I'm going to do digital copy or physical. I would love to have physical copy. But I always run into the issue when I get physical copies that I won't, that I don't stream right away because I have to go get the copy or whatever, so I don't know what I plan on doing. I might do digital for one and physical for the other, maybe. I don't know, though. Snorlax with recycled citrus berry is my worst nightmare. Fair. The thing that makes the Dedenne a little better is that it has an ability that basically makes the healing you get from it even better. I kind of think we can go Scarlet. I do want to play through 2 on my channel. May see if someone wants to do a collab playthrough as it's a co-op game. Well, we don't know to the extent of the co-op, though. I'm really excited to see how, how big of the co-op it is. Like, is it just like a specific area that you're able to wander around and adventure with, or is it like the entire game you can kind of do? I feel like it'd be kind of weird if you could do the entire game. But, who knows? Maybe they have an interesting mechanic behind it. I think that'd be cool. Going physical copy, doing digital copy, yeah. Use all our brain power on Pokemon, yeah. I mean, I don't have much brain power, so I mean, I put whatever I have into Pokemon. Pretty sure that's Cheek Pouch? Yeah, I think that's right. It's not much brain power in your case. I mean, not much in my case. Hey, that's why we just do shiny hunting here. It's very simple. You know, you do an encounter. Is that a different color from normal? No, run away. Is it a different color from normal? Yes, catch it. Very simple, straightforward. Full game co-op thing. Doing a collab would be awesome. That'd be interesting. That would make some collabs interesting, like versus where you can like see the other person in your game and all that. That's something people have talked about for a while, of wanting to like mod the game where you could connect to each other and see each other move around real world. I think that'd be like amazing for versus, to be able to see the opponent real world. Also, I think like just it would make Soul Links just a little bit more like you'd have a little bit more of that connection to the person if you could see them running around real world, and maybe even like see them battling Pokemon and all that. That'd be interesting too. You know, do a versus and stealing each person's that'd be hilarious. Doing it versus you see someone like running towards an Eevee or something and you're like, no, mine, and you just like snipe it. You just take it before they can get it. That'd be hilarious. Change collabs forever. I would love that. I would love that if you could actually, because imagine like when the, I don't know how difficult it's going to be for people to randomize, because I know BDSP was easy to randomize. Arceus, they eventually were able to start doing mods, but they didn't, like, right away, immediately, they didn't have mods. So if for Scarlet and Violet, they're able to get mods really quickly with it, then, like, that would be insane for, like, the types of series that people could make and all that. 100%, I would love to see, like Luke and Dylan, or, like, Vinny and Dylan or something, doing, some sort of versus or cage lock in that. Maybe even Soul Link. That'd be insane to see. But yeah, I'm really curious to see what extent the collab aspect of it would be. Because that's the thing, is in the trailer, if I remember correctly, you see like 4 players come together at a single point. But it doesn't really show much of what they do, right? I don't really remember. I watched the trailer once. Normally I would watch it multiple times and try to pick up on some stuff that are in there, or like watch some of like the breakdown videos and stuff like that. But that trailer I've watched once because I was gone when it was released, so I watched it once and I haven't really seen much else on it other than people freaking out about Lechonk. I love Lechonk. Lechonk and Smoliv 100% are being added to the team. Lechonk, I'm gonna name the Chonk, or the Chonky Boy, if that fits. And then Smoliv, 100% adding that thing to the team too. Just because that thing is adorable. I love how it looks. No, you're busy? Yeah. Honestly, like, there's so much that I'm trying to do that I honestly, like, I just don't have the time for it, but it's like I'm trying to do it anyway, and it's like, oh, it's a whole thing. Like the series that I currently have up, like I have the Minecraft series and the Pokemon X series, and I'm just trying to find time to record and edit those at the moment. The weekends are pretty much my best chance at that, or like during the week when I don't stream, but usually if I'm not streaming, it's because I'm catching up on sleep or something. And Nightcore songs stuck in my head. Fair. I mean, some of them are pretty good. It's super rating. Fair. I'm gonna say it, Lechonk is overrated. I mean, 100% Lechonk is gonna be overrated. But the fact that it looks so adorable, and then they named it Lechonk. Like, you can't get any better than that. I mean, I think Smoliv is better than, Lechonk. But the only argument I would have with Lechonk being better is the fact that its name is Lechonk. But then you also have Smoliv's name is Smoliv. Like, it's adorable. It's literally a small in the name. S-M-O-L. Small. It do be small. But no, I love it so much. I'm excited to see what Smoliv will evolve into, or if it's like, when I first saw it, honestly, it reminded me of, what is it? Levani? It reminded me of Levani. I don't think it's any sort of, like, pre-evolution to Levani or anything like that, but it reminded me of that, and it just made me think randomly. It's like, what if some of these Pokemon that they're showing off are pre-evolutions? I think that'd be very interesting. Also, another name for Lechonk that I thought of going with at one point, but I'm probably not going to, is just Pumbaa. Thunder 2 now? Oh. If stream randomly cuts out, guys, it probably means we lost power. Just so you know. Just so you know. Apparently it's raining pretty bad and thundering, so it's possible that power will get knocked out. Said she may be interested in doing a Nuzlocke sometime. Having some experience under my belt. Might get her set up for the new gen. Yo, speaking of which, Lynn, where's your shiny? We need to continue our shiny Soul Link. Yeah, definitely, honey, definitely. If we end up having time for something, then definitely, I'll see if you're interested. OMG? What do you mean OMG? You want the layout or my shiny? Well, is it wrong to want both? I think I might have just counted that up twice, but oh well. We're almost at 3,500 for the REGISTEEL. Saw Smoliv and assumed it was regional Badoo. That could be it. That could be it. Regional form, regional Badoo. I could see it. I could 100% see it. Catching Lechonka and naming it El Chonky Boy. I love it. I love it. I'm doing neither right now. Wow. Wow. Schedules to make it work? Yeah. Right now my schedule is just so all over the place though. Like there's a few people that I want to like do collabs with. There are a few people that I've talked about projects with, and like we have project ideas lined up and ready. It's just a matter of actually doing them. But my schedule is so out of whack that I haven't been able to. Like, Lemon and I have been talking about doing something for like over a year now. But at first, his schedule was completely messed up. And then by the time his schedule was fine, my schedule was completely messed up. Yeah, it's been, I want to say it's been almost 2 years since Lemon and I talked about doing something. And I feel bad that we haven't done something, but there's just so much going on that I just don't have time, sadly. That's why I kind of started up, because I still want to do videos, so that's why I kind of started up doing solo series stuff, because solo series, I don't have to worry about lining up my schedule with someone else's. I can just, I have time, let's do it, kind of thing. Just a year and a half, yeah, because it was during the three-way Soul Link with Philly and Gage that Lemon had mentioned doing something with me, and I was like, yeah, 100% down. And then his schedule went all over the place, and he vanished for a little bit, and then he came back, and then my schedule was all over the place. Oh, it's all over. I love the early Electro Pokemon for Violet Scarlet. Yes, honestly, like, I know it's just a Pika clone. It's like, that's the new Pika clone. That thing is the new Pika clone, but it might be my favorite Pika clone. Well, it depends on the on what it's like in game and all that. But just based off of design, I think it might be my favorite Pika clone right now. Schedule is consistently crazy, yeah. For me, it's like my schedule is like, it's crazy. It's like, it's chaotic, but it's like systematic. Like there's a pattern to the chaos. Like, I work Monday night through Friday night from midnight to 7. So like it's consistent. But then my sleep is all over the place. Like I try to sleep during the same times, but my sleep is always all over the place. I try to stream during the same times, but we're constantly trying to find new ways to fit into my schedule better. And then recording and editing is just kind of like, when do I have time? Sure, let's do it then, kind of thing. This Saturday, do we have any plans this Saturday, Lynn? I don't think we do. Like, Saturday, I might need to catch up on a bunch of stuff. We'll see, though. My Lechonk is female. I'll call it Lechonky gal. Fair, fair. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Nah, like, I honestly don't think I have time, though, honey. I don't think I do. Because, like, I have so many things that I'm trying to work on that are all over the place. I just don't think I have all, blah, 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 blah. I just don't think I'll have, the time that I need to commit to it. Plus, there are also a few other people that I've been, for, like, extremely long time, I've been, like, we've had, stuff that we've had planned out that we just haven't started yet. Like, Lemon, that one I really gotta chat with Lemon, see if that's something he's still interested in. Has Lemon been streaming? I haven't seen him in a little while. Gonna try to sleep now? Yeah, no worries. Hopefully you sleep well. If for some reason your sleep fails and you come back here, then we'll see you then. Other than that, hope you sleep well. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. Streams around 4 p.m. Okay. Oh, right. We were watching him the other day. Right. Every once in a while, he pops in here and says hi, and I say hi, and then he leaves. Or I don't know if he leaves or is lurking, but, like, he stops chatting. I really need to sit down and chat with Lemon at some point. I just need time. Time is so horrible. Lemon and I used to play games off stream. Like, we used to play Risk of Rain together. We played a couple other things together and all that too. But we just haven't. Just because I've been... I hate my schedule, honestly. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. Like, I gotta pay the bills, so I gotta be working. Gotta be working. But yeah, I forgot that he's been streaming around 4, because I wake up and he's already streaming, and then we usually have dinner and we watch, like, a show or something while we have dinner, so... Sorry, I mean, it's not your fault. I mean, bills are bills. Like, gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta bring in some sort of income. First shift jobs are where it's at. Fair. The reason I went with this is because it kind of lines things up better for Lynn and I. Or at least I feel like it does. So maybe she has a different opinion on that. Because it's like, I work while she sleeps. And then I sleep while she works. And then we have time after her work and after I wake up and all that to spend some time together and all that. Excuse me, sorry. So I feel like it works out like this. But, it is what it is. Now, I could technically, this place I'm working for, they're, like, it's a factory job. So they're running, like, other than weekends, like, they're running, like, pretty much 24/7. So there is morning and afternoon shifts I can do. But the morning and afternoon shifts are longer than the shift I'm doing right now. The shift I'm doing is only 7 hours. The morning and afternoon shifts are 8.5. So, I don't know. I kind of like the 7 hours. But also, I would run into a lot more traffic issues if I were to do those shifts as well. I think works. The only thing that sucks is that you're always so tired because finally got you on day shift. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that kind of sucks with it, too, is that I'm working from midnight to 7. So that means I'm awake from midnight to 7. So I usually get home around 8, and then I try to... I didn't press A on my other games. And then I try to sleep. Basically, I fall asleep around 9 or 10 and sleep until it's time for dinner. But then over the weekends... My family likes to plan stuff over the weekends without really discussing when I'm available and that. So they always plan stuff on the weekends, and I'm like, okay, that's when I'm supposed to be sleeping, but whatever. So then I go and spend time with them, and then I get home and I sleep, and it throws my schedule completely off. And then when it comes to the Monday shift, I'm up for like 24 to 30 hours just because... I have to readjust my sleep schedule for work. Because it's like, I'll wake up at like 8 a.m. on Monday, in knowing full well I have to work that night, but, I don't, like, I can't fall back asleep. So then I don't get home from work until 8 a.m. the next day, so that's a full 24 hours there. And then the one time I streamed... right after that, so that's when I was up for the 30 hours, was because I did the 24 hours, then streamed and was up for longer. Older sister's probably going, Spaghetti. I'm probably going with that too. Don't want to use the same starter, so I'll probably go Fuecoco. Fuecoco's the one I'm gonna go with if they officially release what the evolutions look like. If it's leaked, I'm not gonna look at them. If it's officially released, and I don't like Sprigatito's evolution, I'm probably gonna go with Fuecoco. This means I add Smoliv Garden to my team. Smoliv Garden, oh my god. Rip Jonesy? Yeah, it do be how it do be. Like, gotta do what you gotta do. That's the thing, like, I'm working more, than what I originally planned. I wasn't planning to work full-time, but that's just kind of how it turned out. But then I'm also trying to do this as well on the side, so I'm essentially working a full-time and a part-time job, so, yeah. Things are gonna be chaotic, I'm gonna be tired, it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. Going fire, fair. Maybe I'll just make a team of 6 Smoliv and call my character Garden for the sake of comedy. I mean, you definitely could. You definitely could. And then just don't evolve them either if they evolve into something. Who knows? Maybe they don't evolve. But, nah, they're gonna evolve into like an olive tree or something, right? Olives grow on trees, right? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. I'm probably completely wrong with that, aren't I? So I cut back and haven't streamed in months? Yeah. I mean, I dislike the fact that I haven't been streaming my normal amount. Like, I haven't been streaming Monday through Friday like I normally would have. But I have to cut back a little bit in order to, like, in order to not be just exhausted and miserable all the time. And also cutting back a little bit on streaming gives me the chance to do more video content. Which is originally video content is what I planned on doing. I didn't plan on being full-time streamer. I planned on being just full-time content creator and then mostly doing videos and that and streaming just kind of on the side. But, no, the content that I, put out has, like, completely flipped on that. Yeah, olives are from trees? Okay, I thought so. Same plant family as lilacs. So what you're saying is a lilac is the same as an olive. Gotcha. Gotcha. Shiny Arceus. Nope. Not shiny. Yeah, no worries, honey. Thanks for sticking around. If you come back later, we're still live. We'll see you then. If not, we'll see you when we see you. Exactly 100%. Yes. So what if Smoliv just evolves into a lilac? What if that's what happens? That is a good point. Yeah. A lilac feminine evolution if the trend of Badu continues. True. What if it's female, it evolves into a lilac, and if it's male, it evolves into a tree? No, I have a feeling what's going to happen with Smoliv, it's going to evolve into some sort of tree, and the olives will be on the tree, and the olives will be little Smolivs. Kind of like how like Dragapult has its pre-evolution kind of like designed into it as well. I think Smoliv's evolution will have Smoliv on the tree. Even if it's not a full Smoliv, if it's just like part of a Smoliv, like it's just like just the face or something on a little olive. Maybe evolve into a lilac, then extend its Smoliv branch. Yo, maybe. Shinies are you hunting for? Basically in Emerald, we're going for Spinda. Spinda's our main target, but if we get Slugma or Skarmory, I'll still be happy. In Crystal, we are going for Celebi. In Sword, we are going for Registeel. And in BDSP, we are going for Arceus. A picture of an olive tree. Imagine Pokemon from that. Let's see. Let's see what you have sent me here. Honestly, I'm down. So hard to get? I mean, it's not really hard to get. It just takes time. That's the thing, is that, like, it's not real. There's no, like, difficulty in it. It just takes time because the encounters take a while. The thing is, too, I honestly don't really like Arceus' shiny. So I'm going through all this time to shiny hunt Arceus, and I'm not even a huge fan of its shiny. I think Arceus' shiny could be a lot better. But no, Lynn, you know what that makes me think of? It makes me think, I know it's like completely different plants and all that, but it makes me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's the waterbenders in the swamp, and they make that kind of vine monster out of the, out of waterbending the vines. That's what it reminds me of. Just like the shape and how it looks, that's what I would imagine that Pokemon to look like. Like it would have tree and branches instead of vines and all that. but that's what it reminds me of. 2 weeks, get it. Tried getting it without Master Ball. That was a pain. Fair, yeah. I do have a Master Ball as a backup just in case. But also, do you know how many encounters you did in those 2 weeks? Because, I mean, we've been after it here ever since the event started. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, we've been after Arceus ever since the event started, and we're only at 2,100 encounters. Although I don't hunt it every day. And I was gone for a week last week, so yeah. Yo, Lemon, we were just talking about you too. Welcome on in, Lemon. How you doing? Joni, I love you. This has been a public Lemon announcement. Fair, fair. Yeah, we were just talking about you not too long ago. How you doing? What is up? Yo, speak of the Lemon and he shall appear. But, yeah, like, I really want to find the Arceus first out of these 4. Just because the Arceus is the encounter that takes the longest out of all of these. And I do 1 encounter for all of them, then reset. 1 encounter for all of them, then reset. So I would be basically like, I'd be encountering them a lot quicker if I was hunting something other than Arceus. Makes sense, but Resident You is a tree that has been alive since the 15th century. Ooh, fair, fair. 4,000 plus encounters, fair as well. So probably over odds then if you're saying 4,000 plus. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. Being around 4,000 when the odds are 1 in 4,096, not too bad. Not too bad. Hoping we get a pomegranate based on how do I say that? I don't know. One day. I know we already have the Tree of Life. Why not throw in the Fruit of Bounty? Mostly pomegranates being my favorite fruit. Tree of Life. Like, we have a Tree of Life Pokemon? Do we have... My brain is completely broken. What Tree of Life? There's Tree of Life Pokemon? Hey, Castle, welcome on in. Lemon's good. He's just chilling. About to be in VC with Way Gaming and probably doing Dynamax Ventures for Guzzlord. But saw he was alive and Mr. Sabin. Yeah, no, we were actually talking about you earlier, and I was talking about how, like, off stream, you and I used to play games a lot. Like, just whenever we got the chance, we would play games, but because schedules have been so chaotic, we haven't been able to. And I feel bad. I want to be able to hang out with me lemon. But yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Random copy of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee ride. Well, yeah, I saw the picture of that. Yo, hopefully you're gonna have fun with that. Hey, that's fair. Yeah, that's why I count encounters. Like, I know there's some people that count like days or hours or stuff like that. I prefer to count encounters because then I can think of it in the fact of like, okay, like Arceus is 1 in 4,096. I'm at 2,100 encounters, so we're barely at the halfway point right now. So if I were to get the shiny today, it's going to be an under odds shiny, even though I've spent so long on it. But yeah, that's why I prefer to count encounters. But I know some people do other stuff, like some people like to count hours and stuff like that. Right, Xerneas is the Tree of Life. I always forget that Xerneas is a tree. Honestly, like that was a big point of the like in the story. And I always forget it. I always forget Xerneas is a tree. So that's how you say. Okay, so how Lim put it there. Yggdrasil? Yggdrasil? It's basically Excadrill. There. Every time I see the word, I'll just say Excadrill. There we go. That works, right? Again, I'm playing some more games and stuff. When I'm texting you this weekend to see how you is. Fair, fair. Yeah, my schedule is all out of wax, though, so we'll see. I don't know when exactly I'd have time to hop on, but definitely texting. I can definitely do texting. Yggdrasil? Nah, Excadrill. It's Excadrill. Not egg. Eeg? Nah, Excadrill. Currently playing a horror visual novel called The Letter, and something unexpected just happened. Something unexpected? Unexpected in horror. I don't know, did Did the BBEG just like trip over their shoelace or something? I don't know. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what the letter is. Oh, also, I didn't see if you responded earlier, Lynn. Do we have anything planned Saturday? Because Saturday, I think, is when I'm going to try to catch up with recordings and edits. I don't think we have anything planned, but... Excuse me, sorry. Other than work and sleep, but yeah. Didn't know a mole had pomegranates growing off of it, and was keeping the Pokemon world from flying into the sun. Wait, what? What are we even on about now? I don't know what's happening. Work now Tuesday to Friday. Normally family business. Normally family business, but always make time for a January if possible. Anywho, Lemon Poopin, good luck, my good man. Yeah, no worries, Lemon. Hopefully we'll be able to find time for something at some point. It was Mr. Plum in the observatory with the pipe. What? I did answer. No, we don't? Okay. I wasn't sure if you answered. I didn't remember seeing something, but yeah. Game has voice acting, and a character just said the N-word. Ah! Yeah. If it's not something that you'd expect, then I can definitely see how that would be, just kind of like out of the blue kind of thing. Also, that child in Emerald up in the top right corner, there's a child just buried in the ash. How is that child alive? Never played Clue? I think I tried to play Clue once, but no one knew how to play, so it was just kind of like I didn't really get taught how to play, and it was just kind of like, how do I play? And they're trying to say stuff, but they didn't fully know how to play, so I was just like, okay, I'm not playing Clue. Brick was launched your head at the speed of light. Fair. Fair. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that it's like, in my mind, it's not really a shock to hear it, because I don't want to go into too much detail, because it's probably not something we should be talking about, but it's not really a shock to hear it, because I've heard it so much before, and, you know, being a content creator, people have hopped into streams in the past, trying to, you know, say those kinds of things. So it's not a shock to hear it, it's more of just I'm constantly aware of the word, if that makes sense. Because in streams and all that, I'm constantly aware of it to make sure that, like, we don't have any stuff like that in the chat and that. Only played Clue a total of 2 times. Fair. What about Blue's Clues? Does Blue's Clues count? I used to watch that all the time as a kid. I was great at finding the clues, and I would always yell at the TV because they wouldn't listen to me. Dora, too. I would scream at Dora. Where's the bridge? It's right there. Where is it? It's right behind you. I would yell so much at the TV. Like, you know how people yell at, like, you know, like football games and stuff like that? No, I yelled at Dora as a kid. I also, when I was younger, I didn't understand fully how TVs worked. I thought if you turned off the TV, everything would just kind of pause where it was. So Dora was on from like 8 to 8:30, I think. And I had to leave for school at like 8:15. So I'd be watching Dora, I would turn off the TV, thinking it would essentially pause the show, because if the TV's not on, the show can't continue, right? That was my thought process as a kid. I'd get home from school, turn on the TV to finish watching Dora, and I'd be pissed that someone turned on the TV, and I can't finish Dora now. Even though I was always pissed at Dora anyway, so I don't know why I watched Dora so much. I don't understand myself as a kid. I may or may not have been a kid. I mean, I'm inclined to believe that you were never a kid. I yelled at Dora too. We all yelled at... No, like, I don't know. From the way my parents described it, I wasn't just, like, yelling. Like, I was, like, screaming screaming at Dora. Like, I didn't understand that Dora couldn't hear me. Like, I did not understand as a kid that Dora wasn't actually listening to me when asking me where the bridge was. Like, it was an issue. Basically, I just didn't understand how TVs worked as a kid. That's the moral of this story. I did not understand how TVs worked. The TV does not stop? Yeah. I mean, it made sense in my brain. If you turn it off, how does it continue going, right? It's like how I had at one point, this would have been after the whole Dora thing, but at one point I had a small TV that had a VCR built into it. And that's how it worked. You put the VHS in, you're watching your movie or whatever, and then if you turn off the TV, it stops. Because the TV turns off, so the VCR turns off. That would have been after the whole thing where I thought turning off TV's pause stuff. But, no, I don't know where I got that idea from as a kid, but it just made sense to me. If the TV is off, how does the show continue? Right? I knew the fourth wall existed, but yelled at her because I thought it was funny. No, I was just dumb. For me, it wasn't for a joke or anything. I was just dumb. I mean, why is Dora asking me questions if Dora can't hear me? I was also pissed at Dora when at the end of the episode, Dora would be like, what was your favorite part? And I would start to answer. Then halfway through my answer, Dora would cut me off and say, I like that part too. And I'd be like, no, I wasn't done. What do you mean? God, I shouldn't have watched Dora as a kid. I don't know why my parents continued to let me watch Dora. Dora just doesn't listen. Dora asks all the questions, then doesn't listen. Now he has Lynn interrupt him. Yeah, all the time. I'll be saying something and Lynn will cut me off. So I'll pause for a second. And then I'll go back to the beginning of my sentence and I'll start the sentence completely over. It comes full circle, yeah. Sometimes it'll be like I'm in the middle of saying something and Lynn will cut me off to say what she thinks I'm gonna say and I'll just go, no. And then I'll go back to the beginning and say what I was saying all over again. I don't get it. I like to think I could read minds. I mean, half the time you can't. You have to remember, though, you think you can read minds, you think you can predict what people are going to say, but also you're talking to me, who has no real, like, I don't know how my own mind works. How are you going to know how my mind works? I still, like, I always have a little tiny bit of hope for Emerald in these streams, because we got the shiny mine in within a 2-hour time frame, so we know somewhere in 2 hours we have a shiny frame. It's just a matter of where is that frame. So there's always a tiny bit of hope that I'm gonna land on that frame again. Also, I reset the Celebi, right? Yeah, I reset the Celebi. We just kind of encountered it quicker than usual. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Hey, random question, Lynn. Do you think, so that poll that I have in Discord, do you think I should also toss those polls up in, like, have the polls in Discord and have the polls on the community tab, and then basically just add up the votes together, when I'm figuring out stuff? Yes? Alright. I need to double check how I don't think I've ever done a poll in the community post, so I'll have to check to see how they work, and hopefully I can do the same amount of options as the Discord. I mean, Discord I have unlimited options, basically. But, hopefully I can do a whole bunch of options like that. If I can't, I'll have to narrow it down a little bit or split it up into multiple polls. For the Pokemon games, I can easily, like, if I don't have unlimited options, or I don't have, like, the same amount of options as I do in Discord, I could easily just, for the games, just narrow it down to, like, okay, what are the top ones on, like, what ones are winning the Discord poll? Like, what 3 or 4 are winning, and just only put those ones in the community one. Come on, Arceus. Nope. Not shiny. That Spinda has an egg on its face. I'd be down for egg Spinda. It's ashamed? Wait, why is it ashamed? Why is the Spinda ashamed of the egg? What you mean? It's adorable. To have egg on your face is a saying, is it? I have never heard that before. I have never heard that saying before. Oh, the resets. Shiny Egg Spinda is something we're all down for. Exactly. I'd be down for that one too. Like a spot on one of its eyes. You can name that thing Spot. It'd be perfect. I think I'd want one though that has a spot on both eyes. I think that'd be kind of cool to have too. I'm basically just excited for when we eventually get a shiny Spinda and just to see what pattern we end up getting. One thing that I actually, I'd love to do it, but it'd be so dumb to do, is basically just to try to collect a whole bunch of shiny Spindas and get so many different patterns. And basically what I'd be attempting to do is to try, I would attempt to get 2 shiny Spindas with the same pattern. That would be my goal. That would be highly unlikely. Like, that's even more rare than, like, back-to-back-to-back shinies. I posted the backlog of that conversation from the game for context. It was used? Okay, fair. Wait, like, you posted in the Discord? Is the word in it? Is the word in it? Or did you just, like, the... Here, let me see what you're talking about. Yeah, it has... It has the word in it. I see what you're talking about, but it has the word in it, so we can't really keep that there. I see what you're talking about, though. I do see the context you're talking about. Spinner reminds me... wait. Spinner reminds me service roughly translates to spot. They got it on the roll, named his dogs. Oh, right. I remember hearing about that. I actually love that. I love that. Naughty in the newspaper. Wow. Also, what's this, Lynn? Are you putting those there, Lynn, to get my opinion on them? Why am I don't know what's happening there. Hold on. Oh, those are for you. Okay, never mind. I was about to pull it up on my phone, that way I could see it sideways, like a landscape, so I could see it a little better, but fair. Can't really edit on my phone. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. Yeah, I see the context that you mean. Don't look at my stuff. I mean, you're the one that sent it in the chat. You're the one that's upsetty spaghetti. Wow. Wow. So wait, am I okay? Anyone else? I already know Lynn's answer to this, but anyone else in chat here, other than me saying it, have you guys ever heard the term upsetty spaghetti? Like, have you ever heard anyone say upsetty spaghetti, or is that just me? Am I the only one that has ever, like, that you've ever heard say it? Because I say it. I don't know where I got it from, but Lynn has never heard anyone say it other than me. First time I said it, she thought it was hilarious, and I'm like, what? Upsetty spaghetti, what do you want from me? Only you, Jonesy? I don't know where I got that from, or if I somehow came up with that on my own, but I didn't think I was the only one that said that, but I might be. I don't know. Oh, I'm accidentally typing in the Discord. I had Discord selected, I was accidentally typing in there. Upsetty spaghetti was something I picked up. Don't know where I got it from either. Like, I've said it for years. Like, I've been saying that for as long as I can remember. But, I mean, that's not really saying a whole lot. I don't remember a lot. But, yeah, I've been saying that for years. And I don't know if I, like, just kind of came up with it on my own, or if I heard it somewhere and just started repeating it, or what. But, yeah, I have no idea where I got it from. And all the resets. It was the mom spaghetti rap. Maybe say upsetty spaghetti. Fair, fair. I don't think that's where I pulled it from. But yeah, I've just been saying it for years. Vomit on a sweater already. Mom spaghetti. One thing I want to do at some point. So we have the quad shiny hunting happening here. And we're doing 4 different targets. One thing I want to do eventually is do the same target on all of them. I think that'd be interesting. At least you're not the only one who says it. I mean, yeah, good point. Good point. I'm not the only one. That was just something I was curious about, because it's like, I didn't think I was the only one that said it, but I couldn't find anyone else that does say it. Like, everyone that I talk to, I'm the first person they've heard say it, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know where I got it from then. I still wish they did, like, the whole spin to pattern thing for more Pokemon. Like, there are Pokemon that have patterns on them that could very well be different for each Pokemon. Like, in the animes, they even have, like, different patterns and all that. But in games, they all have the exact same pattern. I wish they would do the spin to pattern thing for more Pokemon. Hey, lurky turkeys are always appreciated. Thank you so much. No shiny Arceus, rip. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to do, like, 4 screens, but they're all the same target. Like, in different games and all that, too. So it would be, like, different odds, different... It'd be interesting to see what would pop up first. Upset Baguette also works. There we go. Upset Baguette and then Upsetty Spaghetti. Yeah, like REGISTEEL. I could hunt REGISTEEL in like 2 Switch games. Like I could do I could easily do Sword and BDSP for REGISTEEL. I could do REGISTEEL and Emerald. Over here, you can get the Regis in Fire Red Leaf Green, right? I don't actually know if you can. I don't know if they have events in Fire Red Leaf Green. I guess I could do Sapphire. Oh no, I can't. And never mind. Fire Red Leaf Green wouldn't matter either. I can only do DS or 3DS games over there. So yeah, I don't know what game I'd be able to. I guess Oras. Eevee and Let's Go is Shiny Locks. Yeah. The worst part about that is in the demo, I think it was. I think it was in the demo. You could get them shiny. The Pikachu and the Eevee, you could get them shiny. But then between the demo and the full game, they locked them. Just have to hunt one? Yeah. Yeah, like you could hunt Eevee later on. You could always do that. What route do you even find the Eevees on in that game? Trying to remember. I have no clue. Cycling Road. Right. That's where it is. Yo, we're about to have 800 encounters in Emerald. We've already passed 1,400 for Celebi. Bum 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 bum. Black 2, White 2 post-game has access to Regis, but only at certain times of day. Two of the main 3 are version exclusive until you get the other key from the other game. By getting that game's Regi. Fair! I actually don't think I own Black 2 or White 2. I should really get a copy of one of those at some point. Then we could do some shiny hunting in there. I do have... Which one do I have? I either have Black or White. I had both at one point, but... Yeah, I have Black right here. Yeah, I only have the one. This is my first Pokemon game from the Pokemon Yellow. Oh, like this is your first Kanto Pokemon game? Really? Interesting. I've had at least one from each region. I've had one from each, at least one from each generation. I think Black 2, White 2 are the only releases that I don't have at least one from, or had at least one from. Like I didn't always get them at release, but like you know, I mean, like the individual releases. So like Red and Blue were released. I had Blue at one point. Like Black and White were released. I had them at one point. So Black 2, White 2 were released together, and I've never had one of those. I have both somewhere. I think my Black that has the shiny Mandibuzz. Fair, fair. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. I think you meant the first game you played since Gen 1. Is that what you meant, Castle? I don't know. It's possible I misunderstood. I do that a lot. Then by getting all 3, you go to Twisted Mountain through Cave. Recall the Regi Trio. What happens when you have all 3 golems in your party's specific location? Yeah. I've actually never gotten Regigigas in any game before. Well, other than, like, randomizers. But I've never gotten Regigigas in any games. And my plan for Sword and Shield was to hunt each of the Regis and then go get Regigigas and hunt that as well. But I still don't have any of the Regi shiny. I've never gotten a shiny Regi. We're working on it, though. 3,500 encounters. We're working on it. We'll get a shiny Regi eventually. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to do like a quad Regigigas hunt as well. Cause ooh, I would need a second Gen 4 game pro. Or wait, no, because yeah, well, black to white to I might be able to figure it out through DS games to get a Regigigas on both of them. So we could hunt 2 of those, and then could do BDSP on one and Sword and Shield on the other. There's lots that we could do. Start with Diamond Pearl, then Black and Black 2, Moon, Aura, Sword, Shield. Fair. So yeah, so your Kanto and Johto then are the ones you're missing out on then, right? Or I guess then it looks like you skipped Alola as well. But yeah, I mean, now you got the Kanto game. Never played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or the originals. Fair. Fair. Which Heart Gold and Soul Silver are some of my favorite Pokemon games. Arceus is... originally, so... I'm like all over the place with what my favorite Pokemon game is now. Because Legends Arceus, I loved it so much, and I think it's in my #1 spot. But then, Moon is in... Oh, did you say Moon? Oh, yeah, it's right there. You said Moon. My bad. My brain mixed it up. Yeah, like, Arceus is definitely up there, and it's probably my #1 spot. Heart Gold, Soul Silver used to be my #1 spot, but they actually might be tied for #1. I don't think it pushed Heart Gold, Soul Silver down to #2. I think they're tied for my #1 spot now. BDSP, Shiny Starter Grind, you got this. I wish you all the luck. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Oh, which one are you aiming for? Sleep hates me. Hey, well, welcome back, gotcha. Sorry that Sleep hates ya, but we love you here. Even if the Sleep hates ya. Played White, then Black 2. Natural vibe of White to the futuristic tone of Black 2 made me say, Mother Fusion changed a lot in 2-year time gap. Fair, fair. My first Pokemon games, I'm pretty sure Leaf Green, it was specifically Leaf Green, but Fire Red, Leaf Green were my first. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure it was Leaf Green. I did later go back and play the other releases, but hence what I was saying earlier of how, like, I've owned at least one from each release other than Black 2, White 2, but I didn't necessarily get them on release. But yeah, so I still started out with Kanto. 5870 Turtwig encounters. Yo, you got this. I wish you all the luck. I'll give you my Turtwig luck. I got insanely lucky with that. I give you all the luck. But, yeah, and then Sword and Shield. I didn't get Sword and Shield on release. Because I was kind of falling off of Pokemon where it's like, Let's Go I wasn't a fan of. And then Sword and Shield gets announced and they show off these legendaries. And I'm like, I dislike these legendaries. So then I didn't end up getting it. And for Christmas, my parents had asked me, hey, do you have this game? And I was like, no. And they're like, would you be interested in it? And I was like, honestly, I'd probably say don't spend your money on it. Because, like, I don't think I'm going to get the money's worth out of it. And then here we are a few years later, and I've maxed out my hours on that game. But even then, I got the game for Christmas. I didn't even take it out of its packaging until, like, the following July. Like, I did not play that when I first got it. Go old school and play Blue. I can't stream Blue, though. Oh, wait, no, I can. I can stream Blue on the same game I'm streaming Crystal on. The only thing is, Technically, I can shiny hunt in that, but the shiny hunting's a lot more annoying in that game. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Sorry. Little sleepy. Still remember my Black 2 team. Samurott, Azumarill, Crobat, Lucario, Ampharos, Umbreon. Yo, I actually love the sounds of that team. I actually love the sounds of that so much. Thought Ampharos was a friendship evolution and named after my best friend. Fair, fair. Grab N64 with Stadium, play Blue, or with a GameCube, NES, and with the add-on you can purchase. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a, or I guess I do have a way I could capture those as well. But, I don't know where my GameCube is. I think my GameCube is, buried somewhere. But, I can just, like, this DS that I'm playing Crystal on, I can play Blue and Red on that. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. You having, Sword Shield was good for me when we first met. Yeah. That's the thing, too, is, so, got Sword and Shield, well, got Sword, didn't even take it out of its packaging till the following July, then took it out of its packaging, and decided I wanted to shiny hunt on stream, streamed myself getting the living decks for the first, like, week of streaming, and then moved into, what's it called? Then moved into shiny hunting, and then met Lynn a few months later and helped her finish off her decks. Raised the whole team from the first stage, which means I had 4 friendship evolutions on my team, and it wasn't hard at all. 4 friendship evolutions. Oh, right, because Azumarill, if you had it as Azurill, then friendship. Crobat, Lucario, Umbreon, yeah. I didn't even clue into that at first, but yeah, 4 friendship evolutions. I mean, I'm not sure what Smudge's Palace is, but we don't gotta promote other places here. The best for shiny hunting Blue is Pokemon Stadium because you can use trio speed at the Game Boy Tower. Yeah, I have no idea what any of that is, but no, I'm probably never going to end up shiny hunting in the first generation games, just because of how annoying it is to try to figure out if you have a shiny. But if I were to do it, I'd probably just go with the virtual console just for ease of setup. Just because the way I have my stuff set up right now, like we have Crystal on Virtual Console there, so it'd be very easy just for me to flip that over to Blue. If I were to do the GameCube or the N64, I would have to set up like a whole other areas here. Basically, as you can move 3 times faster. I mean, even then, the moving 3 times faster isn't really, like, the movement isn't really my issue with Gen 1 shiny hunting. It's the fact that the shiny would be based off of, stats. So I would either have to know how to read the stats properly in order to figure out if it's shiny, which requires a lot of leveling up, or I would have to trade it over to Gen 2 games to see if it's shiny. So yeah, it's not necessarily the speed that I'm concerned with. It's the the method of what I have to do to figure out if it's shiny. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Says you can check on Google. Yeah, but you can't figure it out just from one level of stats. You have to level it up multiple times to figure out if it's right. Because let's say you have a level 5 Mon, and you level it up using rare candies. If you have 3 of them, and they're all the exact same Pokemon, they have the exact same stats at level 5, and you level them all up using rare candies, at level 30, they're going to have different stats. So you can't know just from one level if it's shiny or not. You have to level it up multiple times. And if I don't have a bunch of rare candies in the game, I would have to level them up on wild Pokemon, and then I'd have to keep track of EVs as well. And yeah, it's a whole process. First Black 2 and first White 2 playthroughs had the same day. Wake up, go through the sewer, get Crobat, have tacos at dinner, fly to Lentimos Town via Skyla, get lost at Volcano at the creepy house. Sounds pretty solid. Sounds pretty solid. I still haven't completed a playthrough of Black 2 or White 2, which so far from the poll, Black 2, White 2 is what's winning for the 2-year sleep block. So I guess we're gonna complete a playthrough of it. It's gonna be a randomized one, but yeah. Yeah, but I'm not trying to max out their stats, Kill Chain. The point isn't to max out their stats. The point is to level them up and use Google for a stat calculator to figure out what their IVs are. You're not trying, when you do that level up, you're not trying to max out their stats. You're trying to figure out what their IVs are. So you don't need to use proteins in that. Using rare candies is basically just to make sure your EVs aren't moving. Because if your EVs don't change, then it's a lot easier for, like, if your EVs are all 0, then it's a lot easier for the calculator to calculate the, what the IVs are. Now, if I were to say, like, soft reset for one of the higher level Pokemons, like maybe like Zapdos or Mewtwo or whatever in that game, then I'd be able to a little more accurately, just from the one level, a little more accurately guess as to if they're shiny or not. But let's say I was going for the starter, level 5, yeah, I'd have to level them up a bit before being able to calculate it. Unless I just straight transfer them over to the Gen 2 game right away and test it that way, but that would, that'd be a pain to check every single one by transferring them. I would need to do the calculator to save a lot of time. Hey, Ray, welcome on in. That's from pre-badge 3 to pre-badge 7. For context on how much progress I can make in a day in Black 2, White 2. Fair. Well, hopefully I'll be able to complete the whole game in a day because, ooh. I'm essentially, like, I don't remember how far I got into the game, but I want to say I got, like, maybe halfway into the game. And, yeah, so, like, for half of the game, I'm going to be doing it essentially blind. So hopefully I'll be able to get through it in a day with, all the randomizers and all that stuff. Run away. We got this. We'll get a shiny at some point. Something will shine. I'm still so excited for that Celebi, though. That Celebi is going to be so good. Going to be so hype. No idea what I'm going to do on that game or on that console after the Celebi. But I'm just excited to get it. Randomizers might actually make it easier. I mean, that's a good point. It might make it easier, but it also depends on what other rules I end up having to follow. And then also it depends on what the opponents get randomized to. Because the thing, stuff like for Platinum, for example, Cynthia's a hard fight. But randomizing her team could make the fight harder, but could make the fight easier too. So that's the thing, is like, you never know what's gonna happen with the randomizer. I could make fights harder, I could make fights easier. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. At one point, I'll have to probably toss up another question if people want me to allow Wonder Guard or not. I usually allow Wonder Guard, just because if an opponent has Wonder Guard Mon, it makes it more difficult. But also, if I end up with a Wonder Guard Mon, that's pretty cool. But some people might not like it. So, we'll see. Team gets randomized in BDSP if the EV training stays. That's a good question. That's a solid question. I have no clue. Got it last June. Ooh, nice. Congrats on that. Amazing shiny and super rewarding. Yeah, it is such a good shiny. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just excited to get it just for the fact of having the shiny Celebi. I know they had a shiny Celebi event not too long ago, and I think it was Sword and Shield, but I don't usually participate in those. I'd rather find the shiny than just be giving it through an event. So here we are, hunting the Celebi. Only 1,400 encounters in, so we don't have an insane dent in the hunt. But who knows? Maybe we'll get it under odds. We'll see. We'll see. Not much knowledge of what I was doing either time. Don't know Black 2 White 2 like the back of my hand, but I know you know it pretty well. And new knowledge I can actually do great. Fair, fair. Yeah, I know almost nothing about that generation. Like, even the Pokemon in that generation, like, Gen 5 is probably the gen that I have the least knowledge on. Like, not just of the region itself, but the Pokemon in the region, like, the gameplay of the game itself and all that, the types of the gyms, like, I know almost nothing about that region. Now, when I get to a gym, I could easily be like, oh, this is, like, I know there's a bug gym and there's a flying gym, and I know Skyla's the leader of the flying gym. I'm pretty sure there's a dragon gym. I don't know if that changes in Black 2 White 2 though, because doesn't the dragon gym leader become the dragon gym leader of Black and White? Aren't they the champion in Black 2 White 2? So I don't know if that changes in like what happens there. But yeah, so I have very limited knowledge. If I get to a gym, I could pretty easily say, like, oh, this is the typing of the gym, but also it's going to be randomized, so it won't matter. All of them, yes. Yes, it's different in Black White 2. Yeah, so in Black White 2, the Dragon Gym leader became the champion, so is there still a Dragon Gym? Like, did they pull an Emerald and just do a new gym leader, or is it an entirely new gym? Gen 5 is the one I know the most about? Fair. I think probably Gen 3 Kanto is the one that I know the most, know best. 2 gyms are different. One of them changes typing. Fair. Fair. Dragon Gym leader of White becomes champion. Dragon Gym leader of Black is consistent, but the gym is different. Oh, wait. So Black and White had 2 different gym leaders for the Dragon Gym? I did not know that. I did not know that. 13th like. Yo, have we hit 13 likes? Are we ready for a new like goal? Yo, let me check it here quickly. Yo, yeah. Actually, I'm seeing 14 on my end. Yo, thank you so much for helping us hit that like goal, everyone. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you. If someone wants to throw a new like goal in chat, we can definitely pin that. And also, welcome on in, Jeremiah. Hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. Come on, let's get a shiny. 23? 23 wouldn't be a bad like goal. If you want to be the like goal, though, just mention in the... Yeah, there you go. I was going to say mention like goal in the comment just so when we pin it, people know what it's... Oh, wait, I can't pin it from there. Right. There we go. Replace pin message. Perfect. 23. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, I'm attacking the REGISTEEL. I think it goes normal poison, ground, flying, something, dragon water. Something. Fair. I think I said hi, but I've been lurking for a while. Yeah, no worries. Lurky turkeys are always appreciated. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. In fact, the black gym leader also is in charge of the gym for white too. They're not final gym anymore. Sphere design reflects that with an inability to get lost. Fair. Fair. Something is bug electric. Oh yeah, that's a good point. The bug and the electric gyms I knew about, and those were the two that you didn't mention. Electric I only remember because I remember playing black and, well, at least for black and white, I know there was electric. I don't know about black white too. But yeah, I remember in black and white fighting a gym leader that had an Emolga. Yep, Emolga. And it being a huge pain in my butt. I remember struggling so much with that. Specifically because of Volt Switch. I kept trying to take out the Emolga, but it was always faster than me, so I couldn't hit it because it would use Volt Switch and switch out of there, and it would do so much damage to me, and I just couldn't do anything about it. Excuse me. Oh, it's a grass gym in each game, I think? Maybe, I have no clue. Black, White 2 and change it. So Black, White 2 doesn't have a grass gym then? The actual order is normal, poison, bug, electric, ground, flying, dragon, and water. Fair, fair. Does each generation have a grass gym? I'm trying to think now. I don't think Gen 2 does, or Johto. I don't think Johto has a grass gym. Incoming someone to correct me. Banner starter in black white, the first gym can be, oh right, in black white yeah, because in black and white the first gym changed depending on your starter. I remember that. I completely forgot about that, but now I remember that. There's a water gym in each game. Again, is there a water gym in Johto? I don't think there is. I mean, you got a good point there. Gen 7 doesn't have any gyms. Gen 7 doesn't have any, so, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, I don't think Johto has grass or water for gyms. No counter intertwined, so Johto technically has grass and water. I mean, Johto doesn't have water and grass gyms. The Johto games have water and grass gyms, but Johto itself doesn't have a grass gym. But does it have Kanto in it? Yeah. Do Kanto and Johto have any overlapping gyms then? They probably did that on purpose. Do they have overlapping gyms? Let's see. Johto has flying, bug, fighting, ghost, ice, dragon. Normal? It's a normal gym, right? Only overlapping would be Lance and Claire. Lance isn't a gym leader, though. And Steel. They don't have overlapping gyms. I've checked 16 separate times. Fair, fair. Explain why they replace Agatha with Koga. I mean, yeah, I guess, well... Does that make sense, though? I guess so they wouldn't have a Ghost Gym and a Ghost Champion. But they still have Bruno, though. And then they have, or I said Champion, I meant Elite Four member. But, yeah. I think there's overlap with the, So Chuck and Bruno, yeah. Chuck and Bruno, what are the other Elite Four members in that game? I haven't played it normal in so long, I always randomize it. So they have Fighting, Poison, the Champion's Dragon, but that's the Champion. Janine and Koga overlapping being family? Yeah, because Janine took over the gym when Koga went to the Elite Four. What are the other two? One of them's Ice, isn't it? Aren't one of the Elite Four members for the Johto games Ice? Could be completely wrong with that, I'm just thinking. Price? Price is a gym leader. Price isn't an Elite Four member. Unless I'm completely wrong with that too. I'm like 99% sure here. Lorelei, that's it. Yeah, Ice, right? I have Let's Go Pikachu. Don't have any other games. Fair, fair. Yo, hopefully you enjoy Let's Go Pikachu, though. Will and Sabrina overlap. Karen has no overlap. Will. Who's Will? But also, isn't Karen Ghost type? Karen would overlap with the Ghost Gym in Johto. Karen is Dark type. I keep thinking Karen's Ghost for some reason. Why do I keep thinking Karen is Ghost? Yeah, Will is Psychic. Okay. But who is Will? Because she looks like a ghost. Fair. Fair. What gym type is in every game? If you're going off of specifically game and not region, I would want to say probably water. Not including Alola games, because they don't even have gyms. Because Karens are spooky. Fair. Will looks like a Jester slash... Okay, but who is he? Is he gym leader, Elite Four member? Who is Will? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't recognize this name. Who is he? Elite Four and Johto. So wait, is Lorelei not... What is the Elite Four in Johto then? Because I thought we had Bruno, Lorelei, Karen, and Koga. Will is second most attractive Elite Four, only topped by Grimsley. Yo, I don't recognize that name either. What are we on about? Will, Koga, Bruno, and Karen. Okay, so there is no Ice type in there then. Earlier when I was asking if there was an Ice type in the Elite Four, and Lynn, you went, oh, Lorelei! I thought that was you saying, yeah, Lorelei's in the Elite Four. Ever play Let's Go Pikachu? No, I played Let's Go Eevee though, so I mean, pretty much the same game. But no, I specifically have Let's Go Eevee. But yeah, actually, Lynn and I there are currently we're doing it in our free time whenever we get the chance. We're doing a shiny Soul Link in the Let's Go games. What? No, don't go in sleep mode. Turn back on. But yeah, so we're currently doing a shiny Soul Link, which is proven to be more difficult than we thought it would be. Is an Ice type Elite Four? Yes. Yeah, she is an Ice type Elite Four, but that's not what I was asking earlier. What I was asking earlier was, is there an overlap with Johto Ice Gym and an Ice type Elite Four member? That's what I was asking, and you said, oh, Lorelei, so I thought you were saying, yes, there's an overlap with Lorelei. I have Let's Go Pika. Fair, fair. What is, in your opinion, the easiest shiny to get? Easiest shiny to get. Easiest shiny to get would... Got to be something with low shiny odds. Isn't there an... oh yeah, I guess the static shiny Gyarados. If we're including statics, then yeah, there's some static shinies in games that would be technically the easiest ones to get. If we're not including statics, I don't usually include statics, so I didn't even think about that. But if we're not including statics, I'm pretty sure in the virtual in the virtual console for Crystal, there is an egg that has a 1 in 50 chance of being shiny. I think. I could be wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure. What's a static Pokemon? A static Pokemon is a Pokemon that basically is... You always encounter it. Like, it never changes, basically. So, like, your starters. Your starter for a game are static encounters. So, in the Johto games, there is a static Gyarados that is always shiny. That's the whole thing. It's Lake of Rage, shiny Gyarados there, and all that. So that's basically what a static Pokemon is that the Pokemon is always there. It's usually you walk up to it and talk to it. Usually the static Pokemons are like that. So, like, your starters are static, the legendaries are static, but yeah. They're guaranteed to be there, yes. So, like, for the Let's Go games, like, the legendaries would be static, your Pikachu or Eevee, whichever one you have, would be static. What other static Pokemon are in that game? Excuse me. For badges, should I restart to get a shiny Pikachu? I mean, to get the shiny Pikachu, you would have to hunt it in, Viridian Forest. Your starter cannot be shiny. So, to get the shiny, you'd have to hunt it in Viridian Forest. So there's no real reason to restart, because you could always just backtrack. You could always just walk back, to Viridian Forest and get it. So if you want the shiny Pikachu, I'd say, yeah, go for it. But I'd say don't restart for it, because there's you don't really need to restart for it. The hardest guaranteed shiny is the gift one for White Tree Hollow, Black Tower Combination Black White 2. The only guaranteed shiny that requires you to earn it. Fair. The Upside Down Pokeball is an Electric Factory. The Voltorbs and Electrodes. Yeah, I guess they're static encounters for there, yeah. Couldn't get a shiny starter. In a lot of games you can. In Let's Go, you can't. So, Let's Go, the shiny... in Let's Go, the starters are shiny locked. In Sword and Shield, the starters are shiny locked. And in Legends Arceus, the starters are shiny locked. Other games you can get shiny starters. It's just those ones. So I guess the past 3 that Game Freak has made have all been shiny locked, which really sucks. I wish they would stop shiny locking starters. I wish they would stop shiny locking everything, but it is what it is. They're probably not gonna stop. But I'd say, like, yeah, so what you're saying there, Christine, that, yeah, that, like, the fact that you actually have to, like, go in and earn, I don't know much about the Tree Hollow / Black Tower, I don't really know what that is, but from the sounds of it, from what you're saying, is, like, you have to actually, like, fight and earn the shiny. So, yeah, that'd probably be, like, the hardest, in terms of, like, earning it, that'd be, like, the hardest one to get. But there are some that are more rare. Like there was an event a long time ago. Long time ago. It was a weird event. I don't remember the exact details of it, but it was something to do with, like, you had to go to a specific location, and they had this machine that if you hooked up your game to it, it gave you an event Tailo. The Tailo had... I don't remember if it was a specific move or a specific ability or something. It was a special Tailo. It normally couldn't get this stuff, but it did for this event. That Tailo had a chance of being shiny. The event only existed for about a week, and the only people that got it were people that actually went out to this location to get it, so very few of them were released. So if any of those ended up being shiny, that is, like, one of the most rare shinies in existence. Ever on the XY starters at the start of the game? I did not. I wanted to, but I never ended up actually doing it. We might do it at some point, though. I don't like the new Pokemon game, because let's have it, and in my opinion, it's too realistic. What, Legends Arceus? I honestly, I love Legends Arceus. I think it's such a good game. That's my opinion, though. Like, I love the open world feel to it. I love it so much. In post-game stuff. Wait, it's post-game stuff if I remember. What were we talking about? Feel the easiest non-guaranteed shiny is Q-Charm Glitch Pokemon in Diamond Pearl Platinum. Heart Gold Silver. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know if the Q-Charm Glitch, like how basically how easy is it to get with the Q-Charm Glitch? Like, what do your odds essentially become? Oh, the Tower Forest thing. Ah, okay, fair. Rare shiny is shiny Feebas in Sword and Shield. Yep. That is a rare one as well. An even more rare Feebas, though, would be in the, in Diamond Pearl. Is it Diamond Pearl or is it just Platinum? I don't know. One of those three games. Diamond Pearl, Platinum. Also the Gen 3 games. Makes it really, really rare. Q-Charm is hard set, but the odds become 1 in 21. Okay. 1 in 21. So yeah, definitely better than that egg I was talking about before, the 1 in 50. So yeah, if you're using glitches, then yeah, Q-Charm glitch is a way to get them then. One of the event Pikachu and Go is extremely rare. Excuse me. Only catch the shiny after the event ended, so you had to encounter the Pika as the event was ending, and it had normal odds. Really? I've actually never heard of that one before. I don't know if Go counts, though. I mean, whenever I talk about this stuff, I'm usually talking about main series games. But yeah, I mean, Go also counts. But also, the odds of finding a shiny in Go are, what, like 1 in 400 something? So a lot better odds than the main series stuff. Unless the Q-Charm glitch, yeah, 1 in 21. But only for Pokemon with 50-50 gender ratios, which is a lot of them, yeah. Yeah, I remember at one point looking into the Q-Charm glitch, not because I wanted to do it, but because I was curious as to what it was all about. And I was looking into it, and I was just like, I looked into it, and I was like, This seems more complicated than it needs to be. I'm gonna just shiny hunt normally. That's pretty much what I did when I had heard about it originally. Rare occurrence, that one, yeah. Like, it's the 1 in 400 odds, but like you said, you would have to encounter it at the specific moment in order for it to work, which, yeah, makes it a lot more rare. But yeah, I've never heard of that one before. That one's actually really interesting. Hunting Arceus 2 at 35.89 resets. Hope we get it soon. Yeah, I wish you all the luck. Hopefully you get it under odds. I wish you all the luck. So easy to get a shiny. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all RNG, and then you can try to get it to, like, you can try to chain up to, like, a specific Pokemon so that you can, like, try to get the shiny of the one you want, or you can just kind of just build up your chain and just sit on a route and wait for something to appear. That's the main thing. If you're targeting something specific, then that's where it gets into a little where you gotta do a little work to try to get your specific Pokemon. But if you don't care what you get, then yeah, just build up a chain and then just sit on a route and just wait for something at that point. But I mean, even then, like, Legends Arceus is even, like, it's even easier to get shinies in Legends Arceus. I feel like they just keep, like, whenever they try new things, they make it too easy. So, like, Let's Go, they had the chaining, and it's like, yeah, I'm down for chaining. Like radar chaining existed before, and I love radar chaining. But the chaining in Pokemon Let's Go, I'm not a huge fan of. And they came up with Arceus, and they did the mass outbreaks, and I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting, but they made the odds way too good. The odds of getting shinies in that are just too good. In my opinion, at least. I know some people love it. Some people love the fact that you can get shinies easily in Arceus, and I'm the one that's just sitting there like, nah, like it's almost ruining it for me. So it's like, I did shiny hunting in Arceus, but I did this. I went back to these games to do shiny hunting where the odds aren't as good, and I like it. I mean, going in and out of room, I mean, that's pretty much the same as waiting. It's just you're reloading them quicker. But still, like, when you're going in and out of a room, like that, you can chain Caterpie and get any Pokemon. Yeah, but chaining Caterpie doesn't increase your shiny odds for other Pokemon. All it does increases spawn rate of Pokemon. That's the thing, though. So when you're waiting or going in and out of a room like that, you're essentially full odds hunting. You're just encountering more of them at once if you've built up that chain. Chaining the Caterpie doesn't actually increase your odds of a shiny. Most of the shinies were unhunted. Most of my shinies were unhunted. Only the Shink Sponge, one Let's Go shiny, Victory Bell Ralt, and Rookie were actually hunted. Maybe 12 out of a lot. I mean, fair. You also, like, a lot of the shinies I've seen you get are in, like, you're doing challenges that involve you to, like, grind up on wild Pokemon a lot, and you end up getting shinies while doing that. I'm gonna change Chansey. Fair. I wish you luck on that. Ba-dum. Yo, 1441. Celebi on 1441. Let's do it. Route 17 is supposed to be a good area to chain Pokemon. I honestly don't even remember which one Route 17 is off the top of my head. You either get 31 chain because it never escapes the Pokeball. Does it never escape the Pokeball? I don't know. I've never noticed that, if that's a thing. But still, like, getting the Caterpie to 31, like, yeah, you can get the Caterpie to 31, which increases your spawn rate of Pokemon, but it doesn't increase the shiny odds of Pokemon. So, it helps out a bit, but it's not an insane amount. Either way, like, if I'm going for something like, let's say, Porygon's a rare spawn, so I'd probably, yeah, like, lure and get the 31 chain for Caterpie. But it's still a full odds hunt at that point. It's a giant road. Oh, is that the cycling road? 10 was enough. Wait, 10 was enough for a few years. Though I'm gonna play through Pokemon Clover and then head back to my Nuzlocke. Fair. I'm chaining 250 for Nidoran. It hurts. You got this. I love Persian. Aw, Persian's shiny. I wish was better. I wish it was better. So we get max chain, only the next Pokemon of the species that spawns has increased odds, so you keep the chain going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How, like, getting the 31 Caterpie increases your spawn rate, but doesn't increase your shiny odds. Basically, for anyone that doesn't know, basically what Semi said there. So when you're chaining in Let's Go, let's say I'm chaining up Caterpies, because we were mentioning that before. I'm chaining up Caterpies. My shiny odds are only increasing for the next Caterpie spawn. So the next Caterpie that spawns will have increased odds, but anything else will not have increased odds. And if I don't catch that Caterpie and a new Caterpie spawns, the new Caterpie doesn't have increased odds either. It's only the next spawn that has increased odds. So basically, if you're wanting to get a specific Pokemon, if I want to get a shiny Caterpie, sorry Spinda, didn't mean to attack you. If I want to get a shiny Caterpie, then just continue catching Caterpies. Keep catching them until the shiny one spawns. Or, there are other quote-unquote methods as well, but they don't have increased odds at all. It's a full odds hunt. So if you were to catch the 31 Caterpie to increase your spawn rate, and then go in and out of Viridian Forest, you can keep generating new spawns, but those new spawns don't have increased shiny odds. You're just encountering more at once, basically. Increases the odds of spawn rate, so it's faster over time. Yeah, that's the thing. So, like I was mentioning before, like if I want to go hunt a Porygon, Porygon's a rare spawn, so I want to increase Porygon's spawn rate, so I'll, well, even then, that's not really a good way to explain it. It increases the spawn rate of the Pokemon you're catching. And then rare Pokemon have a better chance of spawning as well. So, the Porygon being a rare Pokemon, will have a better chance of spawning if I have a chain of 31. So basically what I would do for Porygon is, yeah, I would go out, catch the 31 Caterpie, then go to Porygon's route and go in and out of the area to keep generating new Porygons. But basically how the chain works is your chain increases the spawn rate of the Pokemon you're chaining and increases the shiny chance of the next one that spawns. So if you chain up Caterpie, you're going to see a lot more Caterpie. It increases spawns in general, but it specifically tries to spawn more Caterpies. You need to find one blue poison bunny. Exactly. Get your blue poison bunny. There's a lot of Rapidash. Yo, shiny Rapidash looks so nice. My first shiny, for anyone that doesn't know, was a shiny Ponyta in Heart Gold. And yeah, that thing was amazing. I wasn't even hunting it. It just kind of appeared. And I was like, oh, that is awesome. And I caught it, and that's what made me realize, oh yeah, shinies exist. And that's how my shiny hunting career started. Because I accidentally found a shiny Ponyta, and I was like, oh yeah, shinies exist. I knew they existed before, but I just kind of, like, there were no shiny hunting methods back then, so I didn't really give it a second thought. I was just kind of like, yeah, shinies exist, whatever. And then when I found one, I was like, you know what? I want to get more of these. Meant Ponyta. Sorry, no, it's all good. I mean, same thing pretty much. Just one's the evolution of the other. But yeah, Ponyta's got that blue flame, and then Rapidash has got the black flame. I wish the black flame looked better than it did. Like, throughout the generations, it seems, in my opinion, it seemed to have gotten a little more dull. Like, going, like, it's gone more to, like, a gray flame. I wish it was, like, more of, like, a black flame. Art of Farm and Let's Go Pikachu is Master Ball in Mewtwo's cave. I mean, again, it goes back to the thing before of, like, people saying, like, it's hard to shiny on Arceus. It's not hard, it just takes time. The amount of time it takes doesn't really make it more difficult, it just means it's gonna take longer. First shiny was blue 2, it was Ditto. Please save file because White Story was so good I want to play it again and didn't know what a shiny was. Fair. I actually deleted my file with Ponyta as well. Basically because back then I was using an action replay. Just basically to mess with the game, see what I could do, and like see how I could like break the game and stuff like that. So I didn't use the action replay to find the Ponyta, but I used the action replay to raise up the Ponyta and all that. So eventually when I decided, you know what, I don't want to use action replays anymore, like I want to play the game like how it is, I just deleted the save file and didn't take anything off of it. So I ended up losing that Ponyta, but it'll still always be in my memory. Is a Max Lure or a Super Lure better? Max. Basically though, all it means is that it lasts longer. They don't have any increased effectiveness. They just like a Max Lure lasts longer than a Super Lure, and a Super Lure lasts longer than a regular lure. But yeah, I actually had a shiny Ditto at one point too. Back in X and Y days, I was down to trade like shinies for shiny. Now my whole look on shinies is like completely different than what it was before. But excuse me, back in X and Y days, I used to trade shinies for shinies, so I was trying to show my friend how to use the radar, and as I was showing him how to use the radar, I found a shiny Ditto. So I caught the Ditto or whatever. He ended up finding a shiny Charmeleon in a friend safari, and back then I was interested in learning competitive, and I wanted to have a Charizard on the team, but I wanted to make my team shiny. So I traded him the shiny Ditto for the shiny Charmeleon. For a long while, I kind of like wished I had that Ditto still. I wish I didn't do the trade. I wish back in my X and Y days I didn't trade shinies for shinies, because I'm missing out on, like, I don't have some shinies now that I used to have, so I'm gonna have to like reclaim them. I ended up reclaiming the Ditto anyway. But, yeah. And I have some Pokemon that's like, I had a shiny Macro for a while that wasn't mine. Like, it was traded to me. I traded shiny for shiny, and I got the shiny Macro. So for a while, I've had it, but I haven't counted it towards my shiny decks because I didn't find it myself. And then eventually, I found my own Macro, and now we got that in the decks. So I found a Chansey, so I'm going to shiny hunt Eevee instead. Fair. Yo, Eevee's got a real nice shiny. Real nice shiny. You know, we got 2/2/2 encounters for Arceus. Can we get the shiny Arceus on all 2s? I don't know, but let's see. Let's see. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. One thing I also need to go back to at some point is I want to shiny hunt Authentic Sinistea. I already have Sinistea and Poltergeist for the shiny living decks, but I want to get the Authentic shiny. And there's a method that can pretty much guarantee when it shines, it'll be authentic. It's just a matter of setting it up to get it going. But yeah. Want a shiny of every Eevee evolution? Yeah, I'm working on that too. I have a few shiny Eevees that I haven't evolved yet. Basically just because I'm going to wait till I have enough Eevees for all of them. Then I'm going to evolve them all. And the reason for that is specifically because of this Jolteon. For a while, I would get a shiny Eevee, and everyone would always ask, what are you evolving it into? What are you evolving it into? And I'm always like, I'm not going to evolve it. I'm going to hang on to it till I have all of the, like, enough shinies for all the evolutions. And they were always like, why? This Jolteon is exactly why. Basically, I would hate to evolve the Eevee into, say, a Jolteon, and then end up accidentally getting a shiny Jolteon later on. So a little while back, probably like a month or two back, we were doing Dynamax adventures. And I have a bunch of shiny Eevees already, and I've been hanging on to them for when we eventually have enough. And in my Dynamax adventure, I got that shiny Jolteon. And I was like, see guys, this is exactly why I didn't evolve any of my Eevees yet. Because if I evolved one of them into Jolteon, now we have 2 shiny Jolteons when we could have had like a Jolteon and a Flareon. I need to double check how many more Eevees I need for the, for all the evolutions, though. I already have a shiny Jolteon. I already have a shiny Umbreon. And I need to double check how many Eevees I have. You know, let me check my Pokemon Home. Where's my Pokemon Home? They should all be in Home, I think. So how many do I need total? I need 9, I think, right? 8 evolutions. Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon, and then a 9th one for Eevee itself. So yeah, I need 9 total. We already have Jolteon and Umbreon, so that brings it down to needing 7. That's weird. Hopefully it's thinking my Switch and not something else. Trying to sign in my home and it's telling me I'm already signed into another device and I'm like, why? Okay, it's got to do a download, so let's do encounters here while that download happens. So basically, I need 7 shiny Eevees right now. Oh, there we go. It's already done there, the download. So let's, what is that? Oh, some sort of event gift, I guess, for Pokemon Home. What is this? Oh, there's a lot of event gifts chilling there. Alright. Not gonna worry about that right now, though. I have 3. So I need 4 more, I need 4 more shiny Eevees. Which isn't too bad. Which isn't too bad at all. Is it the starter gifts? I mean, is there starter gifts for Pokemon Home? I have a lot of unclaimed gifts in Pokemon Home, so I don't know what it all is. But yeah, so I need 4 more Eevees, so maybe at one point we got the 4 screens, maybe we quad hunt for Eevee at some point. We could easily do a Heart Gold hunt, we could easily do a Fire Red hunt. And then we could, I don't know, Sword and Shield egg hunt maybe? Maybe even a Let's Go hunt. Hey, where are these gifts? Where would I find these gifts again? Open that up, I think. Mystery gifts, gift box. It just says mobile version 1.4.0 gift. Also have 3 gifts apparently for connecting to Galar. Connecting to Galar 1, connecting to Galar 2, connecting to Galar 3. Using GTS, for linking to Go, for using Wonderbox. There's so many gifts that are just chilling here. I don't know what they are. Got my 3rd Eevee, the 4th one ran away. Yeah, it'll do that sometimes. You gotta be careful. Basically, what I usually do is, if I'm trying to catch it and it's just breaking out a few times, if it's been a little while, then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna run from it. Because if you run away from the Eevee, your chain doesn't break. It's only if the Eevee runs from you that the chain will break. So if you think the Eevee is gonna run away, you're better off running away yourself. That way you keep your chain. At least that's what I do when I chain in Let's Go. Just throwing my 2nd Pokeball? Yeah. It all depends on how long you were actually, like, in the battle for, though. Because it's based on time. I don't know exactly how much time, but yeah. I throw 3, then go to Great Ball. Fair. I usually, throw 3 and then I run away myself. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. 1455 for Celebi. Let's get it right here. Shiny Celebi, 1455. Let's do it. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Celebi is not shiny. RIP. And what about the Arceus? Is the Arceus shiny? No, it is not. Still find it funny that Arceus, like, the game closes and loads, or, well, yeah, Arceus, like, BDSP there. The game closes and loads a lot quicker than Sword and Shield, but Sword and Shield still does the encounter quicker. Or I guess the game doesn't load quicker, but it closes quicker. Is 9,000 something counts for REGISTEEL? Yeah, sometimes hunts can be a pain like that. Our past few hunts have been under odds. Like, we got Darkrai under odds, Shaman under odds, we got that Minun under odds. I don't even remember what was before that, but we've gotten a lot of under odds shinies. The Arceus, ever since the beginning of the hunt, I've always been saying I have a feeling that Arceus is going to be a over odds hunt. I think Arceus is going to be over odds, for sure. Finally, another Eevee. There you go. There you go. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Sorry, it was just checking something on the side there. Let's do another reset. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Hey, the Spinda is not shiny. Come on, Celebi. I'm just gonna be so excited when the Celebi does eventually shine. So excited. REGISTEEL, no. Celebi, no. Now for the Arceus. Come on, Arceus. Shiny. It is not shiny. Rip, Roni. Well, we have been going for about 2 hours and 20 minutes here, almost 2.5 hours. I gotta get closing things off here so that I can work on some stuff, maybe grab some sleep, because honestly, I'm extremely tired. But thank you all for sticking around so much. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you for being here and for chilling with us while we shiny hunt. We should be back tomorrow with some more shiny hunting. I don't know yet if it's going to be a morning or an afternoon stream, but we'll be back tomorrow with some more shiny hunting. So once again, thank you guys for sticking around. We are going to be going on a raid here, so if you guys be so kind to follow us on this raid, it'd be very, very appreciated. Here is the tag in chat that we're going to be using. We're going to be going on a Jonesy raid here. And we are going to go raid the Razzle Dazzle. Currently doing some Dynamax adventures for shiny hunting. So if you guys have Sword and Shield, Crown Tundra, you guys could definitely join in and help him out on those raids. Watch him. He's a pretty chill guy. You can watch him shiny hunt and all that as well. But yeah, thank you again for the amazing love and support. It's been very appreciated. Let's go share that support with the Razzle Dazzle. There is the link right there. Go check him out. Give him a good old Jonesy raid. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace.